Welcome to Same Love, a sacred space where love transcends boundaries, definitions, and labels. Here, we honor the divine spark within each of us, the source from which love radiates, resonates, and returns. It's the same love that takes on infinite forms, yet flows from one spirit. A mirror of self love, rooted in the knowing that we are made in love's own image. This love is boundless, unboxed, identity free, and deeply divinely personal. Hello, nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet
I'm Nina
you.
Simone, and I would love for you to share your names, please.
Nylasia Packer.
And I am Christina Havas.
I'm so thankful that you guys could join us today for Same Love. Uh, I would like to find out, when did you meet?
That's a great story. We actually met in prison. We were both COs, actually. We weren't
Yes, we weren't
inmates.
inmates.
We met in 2014. Nylasia was in the academy class after me. So I remember her walking into the prison with her fresh BDUs. They have the presses still in them, like she had never worn them. And I was warned about her before she came into the prison because she's very popular where we're from in Vegas. And they're like, she's a beautiful girl, she's all that. And I was like, I don't care. So I was kind of mean to her.
She was so rude. I said hi and she just did not even look at me. She was just like, oh, okay.
Because you're a rookie and we're in the prison yard and I wasn't trying to pay her any attention, but she was beautiful and I couldn't deny it. We worked opposite shifts for a while. One of our posts was a unit and she worked the swing shift and I came and worked the graveyard. So I would come and relieve her every night and start our shift. And we started talking, but we were both in relationships.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where I would come in a little bit early and she would leave a little bit later. And we were just talking. I was ready to risk it all. I was ready to give up what I had going on, but she was
I was not.
she was not having it. We are just friends. We're both in relationships, and that's what it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I pursued her from that time period up until like 2.5 years ago. And she wasn't having it for 8 years. Because within 8 years, either she was in a relationship or I was in a relationship. And she felt that I wasn't ready. And she wanted me to work for it. And in that time period, we became best friends.
Yes.
Up until, 2.5 years ago. I was the person, anytime she called me, I was like, you love me yet? You ready to get
What
together?
was the turning point? What made you realize this was my person?
So for me, I had been praying for my person and it was never the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one time I made a phone call just checking on her, seeing how she was doing. And just something just clicked. And I was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try this. Somebody speaking to me. I got a listening ear. So it went from there. And I was just like, this is my person and I'm obsessed.
I've known for 8-10 years, okay? I knew exactly I was the person for you, but it took her a minute to catch up.
Godspeed, though. Godspeed. Not on my timing. So, yeah.
That's very, very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you both have children? Would you like to have children?
We have two wonderful twin boys, 14-year-old Corey and Quentin.
Yes.
They are my bonus babies, but they're mine.
Those
They're
are her
my
babies,
babies.
okay?
I would love to have another set of twins with her. That is what I'm trying to get, talk her into is two more. She says one, I say two. So that's the plan.
I got very ambitious when I was 27. I was making good money, and I woke up one day and said, I want kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the doctor, and the first cycle I had twins. So making quick decisions, I looked up and I was like, oh, I'm a mother of two. So I came into the relationship with two, but the babies look just like her. They love her.
And mine.
Those are her bonus babies. And we are going to have another
Thank you. Yes.
child.
2.
She wants two, but we're in the process the next year. I feel like every woman deserves that opportunity. And when I got that feeling that I wanted to have kids at 27, nobody could stop me. So I would never take that away from her. I feel like, yeah, I'm a little older. Our boys are like teenagers. Do we want to start over? But I would never deny her the opportunity to experience motherhood. So, yes, we will have another set of kids and we will get started the next year.
Yes.
Next year? Oh,
Yes,
that's
Yes.
absolutely.
beautiful.
That is the plan.
Absolutely.
So I would like to know a little bit about your upbringing, like thinking about the way that you grew up. What were some advantages you would say in rearing children in a same sex relationship? Like kind of
Mhm.
based on how your parents raised you.
I'm a unicorn. My mother is a masculine presenting lesbian.
Okay.
I am a result of a fun night her senior year in high school. And out of that fun night, I was conceived. But my mother was a masculine presenting lesbian in high school and
Mm,
has been my whole entire life. So I feel like I'm privileged. I have a little bit of arrogance because this is who I am and no one can tell me anything else. So for me, it was very easy. I grew up going to gay pride every year from kindergarten. This is the life that I only know.
Mm.
So when I was presented the opportunity to be with a woman sophomore year in high school, um, it was easy for me to like explore it, right? Most people are like, "Oh, do you think that you're this way because your mom?" No, I think that I'm more sensitive to the community and I'm willing to explore more. But for me, it was very easy. Once I decided that this is who I was, and I explored with Pan, and like I've explored across the whole diaspora of the LGBTQ plus community. But it's been very easy for me to be me.
it's interesting that you say that because a lot of times people think that parents are bringing children into the world, but I am a firm believer that children come to teach their parents something,
Mm.
and it's as though you chose your mom because it sounds like you were made just for her and she just for you.
And always in teaching her, I'm part of her karma. I'm part of her learning lesson. But absolutely, she paved the way for me to flourish and be authentically me.
Yes.
Like you, baby.
Mine was not so simple or easy. um, I dated boys for a little bit, but that was just like in 6th grade, 7th grade, and then that's when I knew it's like this may not be for me. Let me go ahead and try something different. And I was sneaking around, dating girls. My best friends were my girlfriends, and my mom, as a hairstylist in Vegas, everybody would tell her. And I'm the only one that's not telling her. So I think that was what she was upset about when I finally told her not until my junior year of high school. And it took her a couple of months to warm up to it, but now it's beautiful.
That's
She's
my
just,
girl.
it's beautiful. My whole family loves unconditionally
Yes.
and they love Chris. Oh my gosh, my siblings, I have about, you know, 12 siblings and they all adore her. Christina. And I'm just like, I'm your best friend. My mom adores her, my dad adores her, and he's a rough one, but
Mm,
right off the bat, he loves her like he loves me, and that's important. So mine wasn't as simple, but it was worth the journey. So
yes.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
What would you say are the core elements in what helps you both with your parenting style based on how you guys were raised by your parents?
Hmm.
And maybe not from your upbringing. You could even just share the values or the things that hold most importance to you with your boys now.
Um, First thing for me is I'm a product of the 80s of a high school pregnancy,
Hmm.
and I knew that. And that's tough to know that I wasn't planned, that I was a mistake. And I held on to that. When it comes to these boys, we tell them daily, you were planned, you were loved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not annoyed. It's a pleasure for me to make your lunch at 14 and a half years old, sir. I asked for this. So it's to have them know that they're wanted and loved. Already they're entering the world with more confidence and difference. Um, understanding for me the difference between the love language that I speak and the love language that I need, um, and doing the opposite. For me, my mother she didn't know how to be emotional and a mom like that, but she was a great provider.
Mm.
And I see that in my adulthood. I think that providing is what I'm supposed to do, when in actuality, I need like words of affirmation. So being able to pay attention to what I give basis what is needed, is helpful, because our sons, just they're twins, they're totally opposite, and they need to be loved different.
Yes.
So it's paying attention to what they need, and nurturing that.
Yes.
But being a parent is a privilege. I
Yes.
feel like that I'm meant to be parents. This one right here, you can't tell me she wasn't there since day one.
Hmm.
But just instilling that you're wanted and that you're loved
Yes.
and be a good human being, is the most important for me. What about you, baby?
Oh, those boys. I love them so much. Like she said, you can't tell me that they're not mine. Um, I come in with so much patience and understanding. I have two dads. I have a dad and I have a father. To me,
Mhm.
there is two different things. My bonus dad raised me from 3 years old.
Mhm.
And I remember when I was younger, I was just so, my dad is gonna beat you up. You know, don't make my lunch, don't do nothing. He was like, all right. His patience with me was like incredible. As years went on, that is my example of love from the father aspect and from a bonus parent aspect. So coming into the boys' lives, it was easy for me because I'm just like, I'm not going anywhere. My father never left me. My mom and him are not, not together anymore. However, he's never failed. He's never folded. He's never done any of those things. He's always here. And I'm not leaving. I have so much patience and I love you, even when you feel like you don't love me because I'm telling you to do something and you don't want to do it. That's okay. That's all right because I'm going to be here. So that's what I bring is that patience, that unconditional love. And so, yeah.
I think that's beautiful. I'm
Thank
holding
you.
in my emotional feelings.
Don't make me cry.
Um, all these things that you are sharing are so beautiful. Um, I would like to ask, what does same love mean to you? And you can answer that any way you like.
Same love.
Same love is the love that reflects me. Same love is my love. Um, I don't know. I don't look at it like we're two women. I just love this person.
Yes.
I don't. You could have been a man. You could have been a transgender person. It's ours. We're connected on a higher level, on like a 4D level, not a 3D level. And 3D goes beyond, titles and labels.
Yes.
um, I'm connected to this person, this human, on such a deep way. It's
Yes.
like the same. It's the same love. It's the same love that I have to offer. It's the same
Talk
love
to
language.
me. Sorry.
Okay, I'm talking to you, baby. It's how I feel. Um, I love her the same way she loves me. That's the same.
Yes.
On the same frequency. It's a whole lot of sames, but I would say the sex is the last same.
Mhm.
I think the same love is kind of where we meet on the
Yes.
same level.
For me, I'm just same as just that blessing. I'm blessed to have her. She's blessed to have me. That love is something that's interchangeable. It's something that reflects how we see ourselves, and how she sees herself is how I love her, and even more. How she sees me is important as well. But we give each other what we need, what we deserve. And to me, that's what same love means, is just being able to
Meet me where
love.
you at, girl. Meet me in the
Yeah.
same place you at.
Yeah. Yes.
I love you.
I love you.
So,
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
Well, that's very beautiful. You guys make me love you both. I want to get in y'all's business a little bit. So, this love that you have is so beautiful, so magical. It's something that people that don't have it covet it. If you had to describe some components of the journey where there were learning opportunities, or I don't want to say challenges really, but ways in which you realized that you needed to shift or adjust, or do something so that you guys could align and so that you could make it fit. How would you share about that, or how would you describe that?
I would say the biggest learning lesson is patience. From the beginning, I was ready to go. I was ready for her to tell me to make a move, and I was going to show up, pack her bags, and take her with me. But she wasn't ready. And in that 8 years, I had to learn patience. And she wanted to be friends first. I wanted just to go right into a relationship. So I had to kind of slow down and meet her where she was. Once we got together and the guards were let down, now I feel safe enough for her to help me continue to grow. For me, I'm hyper independent. I'm a stubborn Taurus, and my hyper independence has taken away some of my empathy. And she is very gentle with me and saying, hey, this is something that's kind of important, or maybe you shouldn't respond that way, or maybe you should be softer. So she's teaching me, what like feelings. Like I think being hyper masculine, not feeling is one of the side effects, because I just kind of like, oh, okay, cool, not a problem. I got it. Don't worry about it. But you make me stop and feel and have compassion that I've never experienced before. And that's really challenging, but I appreciate you for that. Oh, God, stop.
Sorry. I'm obsessed, y'all. I'm obsessed.
That's beautiful.
For me, I have been head honcho my entire life. Family, friends, big dog. I'm the boss. She's a boss. And this type of submission that I have come into is something I never would have thought possible. I did not understand it. You want me to submit? What? You want me to do what? Let me drive the boat. I got this. I can do this. I can do that. She makes me so comfortable just being myself. I trust it. I trust her leadership. I trust her love, her spirit, everything about her. I'm aligned with just letting her lead. And now I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, baby. You want to drive? Thank you. Can you drive? Like,
Drive
here
the
you
boat.
go. Take over. Lead me. And I will follow. I will follow her everywhere in anything.
But I think in us letting our guards down, we've now entered into like child's play, which is like heart chakra. Like it's light. We have fun. We were doing like down down baby and playing slide the other day. We have an ongoing game of punch buggy. And we're lighting each other up in the cars, but we're having fun. It's
Yeah.
light because there's so much trust there.
Yes.
And our guards are let down. So yeah, it was hard adjusting, but now we're both coasting. So now we're allowed to like just have fun and play and be vulnerable and silly and goofy with each other.
I'm my authentic, goofy self. I'm just goofy. I can't help it.
And I love to hear you say that. And this question I ask is kind of like a self assessment. What would you say that you like to show up with in the relationship? Or, like, in addition to being silly and fun hearted and goofy, what is it important that you bring to the family dynamic?
I would say understanding.
Okay.
Understanding because we were brought up completely different.
Hmm.
So having the patience and knowing, hey, her dynamics are different from mine. Let me step back and bring understanding, something that other people that may have stepped in didn't know how to do.
Hmm.
So from parents to children to cousins, grandmas, aunts, uncles, I have understanding for everyone and their thoughts and their different dynamics within our life. It was a little challenging at first, because at first it was like, well, it should be this way, right? This is what I'm used to. So let's, I'm like, here, come on, love me. Let me love you. And that's not everybody. That's not everybody, and that's okay. And coming with understanding of that in every aspect is something that I bring in, which also is patience. So, yeah,
Be patient with me, girl.
I got you. I got
How
you.
about you, Chris?
A plan,
Okay.
leadership, example, hustle. For me, we have to always be striving for something individually, as a family, as a couple. I like to keep us on track. I am neurodivergent, so I'm very hyper focused. She brings that compassion to the family. I bring the focus and the drive.
Yes.
And it's a great balance. But for me, it's important that I show up and we are all working towards something.
Yes.
And we have something that we're planning and we are marking off things on our checklist of things to do.
Yes.
So it's not getting comfortable with just being where we are, but actually like setting goals and crossing them off the list. I think that's really important, and I bring that.
Yes, she does.
That's beautiful. uh, during the break, you guys sing a lot. What would you say is a love song or any type of song that is a great depiction of your relationship, of your love?
Tell her about when you sent me.
Tank and the Bangers, Roller Coasters is our favorite song. It's the song that we're gonna play at our wedding. It is our song. I will randomly sing it. Like, it's the butterflies
And the fireflies
sitting in my stomach. I might come down.
I think I'm ready now.
So
Getting back in line. Yeah.
So I can't help it. It's just it's roller coasters, and it has been something. That song, Getting Back in Line, scared to fall at first, and now I'm ready.
It's the thrill of getting on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
And you're going. The song is phenomenal.
it's poetic. It speaks to my heart, and it just it's me and her. So yeah, that's our song.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And my last question, if there were no limits and no requirements, and you had 60 seconds to create the life or the experience you wanted, what would it look like? What would it include? It could be a vacation, it could be a life, it could be we're moving to Ireland, it could be anything you want. What would that be for you?
What would it be for you, Debbie?
Life is already perfect. I couldn't ask for anything else. Anything added to it is just a bonus. Even on a bad day, it's a good day. I'm privileged to be a part of this ecosystem in the city in which we live in. I'm privileged to have fantastic children. I'm privileged to be with the woman that I fought for 8.5 years. Anything else, it would just be the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
But I've got what I prayed for. And now I have somebody who is now manifesting with me. So we're getting it even quicker now. It's joint manifestation. So yeah, we can go on an island, but we could be miserable on an island. I'm
Yes.
happy here. So anything else would just be an add-on.
I'm just blessed. I can't ask for anything more besides what he wants to give us, and he has just been showing out.
Okay.
Okay. I want whatever he has for us. And right now everything is perfect, perfectly imperfect, and it's, only he's perfect, but it's amazing. So I don't know.
And what's coming, it's on its way, and it's already here.
It's already here.
Yes.
It's already here.
It's
I believe
already
in
here.
that completely.
Already here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all perfect.
Stop. Love you too, baby.